Okay, good morning, boys and girls. Welcome to our first EP lesson this term. I'm happy to have you. It has been a long time without exercising. I don't know how many of us have been exercising over that time, but we are not very late. We want to start our exercising so that our body grows fit and fine. Before we start our exercises, there are a few guidelines I want to share with you, which are very important for our lesson. One, before any exercise, ensure you have free space. What do we mean by free space? This is a space that is free of anything that may cause an injury to you. If you are exercising in the house, ensure you push away the chairs, the table, everything that you might bump into as you exercise. If you are in an open space, ensure you remove anything that may cause an injury. Ensure it's not slippery floor. And if it's slippery, you can get a mat. You can also wear the shoes so that you're safe. Number two, ensure what you're wearing is something you're comfortable with. That will allow your body to move in any angle that you might want to do. It can be twisting, it can be moving, lifting the legs. So ensure the clothing you're wearing, you are comfortable enough to move. Number three, ensure you have your water bottle near you. We'll be taking water as we continue to exercise to ensure our body remains hydrated during the exercise. Those are the guidelines that you have to follow before any lesson. So anytime you have a lesson, ensure you have the three with you. Therefore, now to move on. For the exercise, I want to remind you of some of the things we have been doing for exercise. We have learned how to use the body parts. We have learned the body parts in various subjects like science. We know what are the body parts. We know the head, the shoulders, the hands, the legs, and everything. So in PE now, during the exercise, we'll be using those body parts. And some of the parts we are going to use, just to mention a few, we'll be using our head. You know which part is the head. We are going to look at, I'm going to remind you some of the things we can do with the head. First, we can nod the head right and left. We can look up and down. Those are some of the things we can do with the head. And other things we are going to discover as we move on. Other parts we'll be focusing on are the shoulders and the hands. These are the shoulders and these are the hands. What are some of the things we can do with the hands? For the hands, we can lift them up, sideways, in front and back. So for the hands, you can also do what? You can also stretch them up and down. Those are some of the things we'll be using. We can also do the punches for the hands. And those things we are going to include them during the exercise. So as you go for the hands, remind yourself, look over and identify other things, other exercises you can do using the hands. We are also going to use the waist. This is the waist. So we are going to look at what you can do with the waist. You can rotate the waist side to side. And also we are going to be using the legs. For the legs, we can jog, we can lift our legs up and down, we can kick, and other few things. So ensure before we come to the practical PE lesson, which will be next week, look at the body parts, look at some of the things you can do, what are some of the things you can do with your body, and we'll be using them. Below, I'm also going to send you a video. You are going to look at that video, see if you can identify the parts of the body being used in those videos. Look at some of the activities they are using in the body parts. If they are the legs, what are some of the things they are using the legs? For the hands, what they are using, so that once we meet for the lesson, you are already there with me. You have revised. You know what are some of the things you can do, so that you can start all of us together. Thank you and have a good day.